This is the part where I speak about how Seafood Cravings, the restaurant, come in existence, and this is part 3. Well, after my kids came, I started doing researches of what I could do next because remember I was selling food from my house and everybody's doing the same thing basically. Selling rice and peas, chicken and whatever, everybody was doing the same thing. So I wanted to do something that was different, something that was not here. Being I'm living in the Dutch country, a Dutch Caribbean country. So I started researches and my daughter started looking up too. And that was where we came about. We hear my kids in the background, but I'm not changing it. I'm just going to continue with it. And that's when we started research and we came across seafood boils. And I decided to create a flyer that was in 2019. And I advertised for seafood boils. Some people saying, my own country people, oh, nobody's going to buy seafood. Da 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 da, who's going to buy seafood? Doing a lot of researches, looking for a way. So I print the cards and I print the post and I put it out and I put it in Facebook and I get a lot of reaction. It was surprising how the reaction turned out. It was amazing. Because of the first time I was doing that, putting orders, getting orders from Facebook, I forgot a lot of orders. I have to go back for the orders. Some people did not get their orders until after 3, 4 hours, 5 hours. I mean, the first time was good, but at the same time, it was not organized because I forgot orders. I forgot, like I was supposed to deliver at one address. Then I have to went back there again because I missed that location. I missed that address, went to somewhere else, went up far a distance, and it was like that. Then I said, okay, it seems like something good. So I continued with it. I continued. A year passed, I was doing the same thing. And 2 years passed, I was doing the same thing. I started right from out my house. And then I built an Instagram page, Seafood Craving, CW. And then I built a Facebook page, same thing. And the business started going and COVID come in, and during COVID, this is the business I used to pay my bills. This is the business I used to take care of my kids. This is the business I used to do a lot of things along with TLC business. And then after COVID, 2022, I got a restaurant space. And when I got the restaurant space, I got it, paid the money. But the thing about it, at that time, I couldn't get the business in my name. So I was using the man, everything for him, his business name, because at the time Seafood Cravings could not put on the front of the building as yet, but I was there and I was telling people it's Seafood Cravings there and so. But he was a man that he didn't want to let go his name, and he wanted me to work under his name. So I did that for a while, but after 1 year I closed down, went back to my house, doing it from my house again because that's how it is. And I continued with the business going on. Some days it was not good. I still have challenges because some days it was not bright. People still ask, people ordering, but now people want to have the experience of sitting down eating. And seafood boil is something that it's a messy thing, but it's fun to do. And people want to have the experience of sitting down eating. So business slow up days. There are times when people want to book for sitting down, but because of the delivering and pickup, they can't. So some days the business is slow, but I still continued because I believe in it and I know it is something going to be great. So I continued even though people think I was not doing it, Because some people are like, you're still doing the seafood business, but I still continued, and I start the money that I gained from it, I start throwing partner. A lot of us with Jamaican know what is a partner. Is it like a lot of people come together and put money together and they pay weekly or whatever. Mine, it was like a concept of a round robin. So that's something from Jamaica. So I started doing it. After I get my money, I start looking at space for restaurant space, and I look it and I found it, and I do the things now. So now I get the business in my name, and I started after a lot of challenges for a lot of year. 2024, I ventured in opening a restaurant again, and I did it with challenges, no money from the bank. As I said, I didn't have a plan. I didn't have no money. I just did it with my own little thing. I did it scared. I start where I was. I start scared. I start without a plan, but I did it. And I reopened back. But this time I opened with my name, my logo, Seafood Cravings, and I did it. But again, life happened. I saw a lady and she was selling a place, and she told me, I went and I looked at it. I was applying for a loan at the bank, and I went to the lady and she was like, oh, I saw you and I liked your idea and I like your concept, and I'm selling the place, but I will give you it and you pay me some money, and then you take time paying me small because I believe in your concept. I kid you not, I did it. But lady was not a real good person. She was dishonest. After there for 3 weeks, the lady bring her boyfriend, and they came with problems, throwing out my stuff, and I gave them money. I had to leave from there. So I give up my original location, thinking I got something better in a better location. But then I lost my restaurant from my original location. I put it on my mind, went in the hospital, my pressure fell sky high, so my business has to shut down again. Not because I wanted it, but because I made a poor judgment of people, character, and a poor judgment hastily. I didn't took a discernment. I didn't ask God. I didn't wait on God. I did it just like that, and I took a L. So here I am worrying about it. I put it on my eyes because I was like, I come this far, and then everything crumbled. Not because I want it, but because I didn't do my research on the person first, because I met her on Facebook. And then that's how my restaurant got closed down. And home pivot again. I go back, starting over again, doing it from out of my house, on the verge of bringing back Seafood Cravings again, the physical location. But I am not doing this alone. I am taking you all on the journey with me, because not because you fall, that does not mean you have to stay down. Not because things didn't work out the first time, that mean you have to give up. You don't give up. You reinvent yourself and you come back stronger. I will tell you in part for what is going on now and how my life is going on, and me moving from the house I was, going to a different location, and everything. Follow me. It just got better.